I keep hearing this same common theme. Steve, we're gonna wait until 2022 to buy a house. We're hearing that house prices are gonna come crashing down and we're gonna get that deal we've been waiting for. And it's very easy to come to that conclusion watching the news, and we're hearing inflation is through the roof, gas prices keep going up, our economy is on shaky ground, the government is going crazy, and it's very easy to come to the conclusion that everything is gonna come tumbling down. But the reality is that the housing market still continues very strong. As a matter of fact, recent statistics are showing us that over 100 real estate experts believe that house prices are going to continue to either hold on with some stability and or keep on increasing. Let's talk about that coming up. Welcome, I'm your host, Steve Penate, realtor and host of the Steve Talks Real Estate Show, where we bring you value, content, and tips in all things real estate and housing related. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, smash the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and share this video with someone you feel needs to hear this information. All right, so what is 2022 going to look like when it comes to the real estate market? So we are going to talk based off of data we've been looking at and research we've done, and according to what the experts are saying when it comes to the real estate market. So number one, interest rates are going to rise. They are not going to soar, shoot up, but they are going to begin to increase. We've kind of seen that little by little. It hasn't been drastic enough where the market has shifted. A big conversation that people have nowadays is home affordability. And so prices have gone up, but what has made housing affordable have been the low interest rates. A lot of people ask me all the time, well, Steve, it's probably not a good time to buy since house prices have gone up so high. Well, the reality is that that's only one perspective of the picture. The other side you need to pay attention to are the interest rates. And so even though house prices have increased, interest rates are at historically low levels. We just pre-qualified a family that is getting an interest rate under 3%. That's unreal. I remember back in 2017, we were getting families into home with interest rates over 5%. And that was incredible during that time. And so to think that interest rates are around 3%, it's just incredible. So don't only focus on the fact that house prices have increased, but also think about this. Interest rates are at historically low levels. Therefore, housing is still very affordable as long as you prepare for your house buying journey. All right, so number two, house prices are going to continue to increase. The housing market is still very strong, and we are still in the battle with supply versus demand. We all know the principle. Whenever there's a strong demand of something that there is low supply of, the price increases. And so we won't see house prices increase like we have over the past 2 years. I believe that in so many areas, house prices have gone up over 11%. We're probably going to hang around the 5% and start seeing the real estate market normalize a little more. So with that said, we're also projecting inventory to increase. As inventory begins to increase, home appreciation will begin to slow down. Now, I want to be clear about this, okay? Home appreciation won't crash. It's going to slow down. As inventory increases, home appreciation is going to slow down, and it's going to feel a lot more like a stable real estate market. Remember, we've been seeing house prices just soar over 11%. It's been bananas, okay? The real estate market is going to begin to balance itself out as as inventory begins to increase. Therefore, from that perspective, house prices are going to continue to increase throughout 2022. You might want to jump on board and take advantage of these low interest rates. Remember, the lower the rate, the more you can qualify for. The lower the interest rate, the lower your monthly payment is going to be. Let me show you a graph, okay? If you would buy a house right now that costs $350,000, let's just say at a 2.99 interest rate, your monthly payment is going to be $1,474. Let's say you wait 1 year, 1 year from right now, you buy a house that costs $350,000 at a 3.55 interest rate. Let's just say it goes up 0.5% over the next year. Your monthly payment is now $1,581. It means that you're paying $107 more per month. Pay attention to the interest rates. Don't only pay attention on the price of the house. I want to make this point. Even if the interest rate was at 3.5, let's say 1 year from now, the reality is that interest rate is still very low. I believe throughout 2022, home affordability will still be very strong. Therefore, hey, we're at the end of this year, and now is the time when you should begin to sit down with the real estate agent, sit down with a trusted lender, and begin to plan your route towards home ownership. Take advantage of these low interest rates. Take advantage that home prices, hopefully we're expecting, are going to stabilize a bit. Inventory is going to increase. Your options might open up. But what good is it having options if you're not ready to jump into the market? One of my favorite quotes is, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Therefore, right now, the end of 2021 is when you should begin to prepare to buy your house in 2022. There are going to be opportunities, and I want you to be ready to take advantage of them. Plan now so that tomorrow you are ready to buy. Well, that wraps up this episode of the Steve Talks Real Estate Show. I hope this encourages you, if anything else, just to get ready to buy a house. Opportunities will come in the coming year, and I absolutely want you to step into one of the American dreams, which is home ownership. Keep sending in your questions, and I will do my best to keep on answering them. We'll see you next time.